What's up, everybody? Welcome to my live stream today. We're going to talk a lot about my home state of Arkansas, what's going on down there. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this live stream, share this live stream because I'm going to talk about two stories of what happened in my home state of Arkansas, and that's making major headlines right now. So if you like the channel, make sure you like this channel. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you like this live stream, share this live stream. I'm going to talk a lot about what's going on in my home state of Arkansas. Um, there's two cases that's going on that make it in social media and in the mainstream media that I want you guys to be informed. This is basically sad. I'll posted two videos of it the day before yesterday about what's going on in these two stores. I'm going to talk about what's going on with Jayceon Charles, an 8-year-old child that was burned, while he was in possession of a white family in Warren, Arkansas. And then there's another incident that happened in Little Rock where a brother named Terence Caffey, died in police custody after he said the words, "I can't breathe." So I have like more information about the two stories, and I'm talk to you guys about. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to wait until more people are coming in because I know there's going to be some people coming in today. We're going basically going to talk about this. So if you again, make sure you like this live stream, share this live stream. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe my channel and click the notification bell for all the news that that I'm about to do right here. I'm streaming live right here on StreamYard. Before I'm doing all these stories, I got some upcoming dates to tell you about. That's dealing with my travels, that's dealing with cruising. Again, like for me, next month, we're going on a Carnival Celebration, which is a brand new cruise ship. And I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about it. And then on February, I'm going to a Super Bowl cruise. And then I'm gonna be going on the Royal Caribbean's new cruise ship. And we just got the last balcony on the new Royal Caribbean icon of the seas. So I'm very excited about my plans, and so I'm going to be traveling internationally. Hopefully, probably going to Europe, over the next 2 years, and probably going to the Philippines. So Lions Den is going to be traveling, y'all. He's going to be everywhere. So I'm going to wait for more people to come on in, ladies and gentlemen, so we can go ahead and talk about the two cases that's happening in my home state of Arkansas. And these are important cases that we're talking about. We're going to probably talk about the 8-year-old child named Jayceon Charles, an 8-year-old child from Warren, Arkansas, who was burned by allegedly fixing hot dogs at this this white people's home that he was playing and everything. And then we're going to talk about the Terence Caffey investigation as well. So these are the two major cases that the mainstream media, now social media, is talking about, these both cases. And this is important. This is very, very important for people to even watch my channel for today, because these are the cases that we're all focusing on right now. So we're going to wait for, like I say, about 3:10 my time, so we can go ahead and get started on the video, on these stories that I'm about to talk about, because I want each and every one of you guys to even understand that this is a high profile cases that I'm about to tell you guys about. And this also needs to be addressed through social media. If you again, make sure you like this live stream, share this live stream, and share to all your social media, because I'm going to talk about the two incidents that happened in my home state of Arkansas, which is the Jayceon Charles case, and of course the Terence Caffey case. So I want you guys to, again, fasten your seatbelt. Wherever you do, get your drink, get your popcorn ready, your soda ready, or any snacks, because Lions Den is going to talk about these two cases. So so we're gonna wait until we're gonna wait till 1 minute, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started of this video. So hope you have a great Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Hope your Wednesday's great. Hope your Wednesday's up to par. Got everything going. So it's officially 3:10 my time. So go ahead, let's get started on these cases. Now, there's two incidents that happened in the state of Arkansas. We're gonna go ahead and start with the Jayceon Charles case first. Now, for those of you that don't know what's going on with the Jayceon Charles case, he was an 8-year-old child that was at a white family's home, and he was playing with his friend at his white family's home, right? Allegedly fixing hot dogs. But what happened was he was burned all throughout his back of his neck, all the way down near his buttocks. He was badly burned because of that allegedly incident. And what's making it even sad, ladies and gentlemen, that the family that was there didn't call the police, didn't call the ambulance, none of that. It took Jayceon's family that took this little boy to the hospital. So I'm gonna read this, and this is from I wrote some notes down and let you guys know what's going on. So this is according to KARK TV, which is an NBC affiliate in Little Rock. It says an 8-year-old boy from Warren, Arkansas is recovering in the hospital roughly 2 months after he was severely burned, and now his family is searching for answers. According to Jayceon's parents, he was burned while staying at his friend's house roasting hot dogs, and then the fire erupted. Since the incident, Jayceon has been on the ventilator, suffering from kidney failure. I'm gonna get to that in a second. Suffering from kidney failure and brain damage, and multiple surgeries, has coded twice. And this is part of the KARK TV 4 article. And here's my question. Now, the story was that that basically Jayceon and his friends was expected to go to Magic Springs. Now, for those of you who don't know, I don't live in Little Rock or any parts of Arkansas. Magic Springs is the amusement park. It's not that far from Hot Springs, Arkansas. I'm just letting you know, for a lot of people that have never been to Little Rock or have never been in the state of Arkansas, period. So they was expected to go to Magic Springs before this incident happened. And what's making it disturbing is that if you see the pictures of what happened with Jayceon Charles, you guys will be heartbroken. Some of you gonna be in tears. This is an 8-year-old child who's been badly burned, and the family who's supposed to look after of Jayceon didn't call the police, didn't even call the ambulance to take him to the hospital, or none of that. He was badly burned from upper back all the way near his buttocks. I'm surprised he's still breathing right now. And there's some unanswered questions on why this is happening. The family of Jayceon is definitely need answers in this situation, because it could have happened to anybody. But in this case, it happens in a white family's home, and Jayceon was playing with his friend and roasting hot dogs. Now, my question to you with that, where was the parents? Where was Jayceon's friend's parents in monitoring Jayceon when that incident happened? Now, they claim that he was roasting hot dogs, but you know what? Sometimes it's best for, if they want to roast hot dogs, they should allow the parents of Jayceon's friend to do it instead of they doing it themselves. And that is an unanswered question. Where were the parents at that time? Because the thing of it is that this is someone else's child, and all of a sudden he was burned from his back of his neck all the way down. This is ridiculous. And the parents didn't even call 911. The parents didn't even call send an ambulance to send this little boy to the hospital. There's reports that he went to the Arkansas Children's Hospital, and according to some reports that I read to you guys, that he was in a ventilator and he's suffering from kidney failure as well as brain damage because of that incident. This is my question. Why did the parents call the ambulance and sent this little boy to the hospital? What happened with them when allegedly that he was roasted hot dogs? That doesn't make any sense. If you were to roasted hot dogs, should the parents do that themselves? Not the 8-year-old child? This is way beyond me. And I'm telling you like this, ladies and gentlemen, there's gonna be more questions than answers when it comes to stories like this. This is beyond me. This is scary because it could have happened to anybody's children. And still, Warren police didn't give any answers at all. It's like basically the parents should have been at fault. They should have been held liable for what happened to Jayceon. But unfortunately, they kept quiet about the entire situation. And my question is, why the Warren police hasn't charged the parents of neglect? Because that's exactly what it is. That's child neglect. You allow these two children to cook roasted hot dogs, and y'all wasn't even monitoring them for that. That's neglect. Oh, but let's just say, ladies and gentlemen, the role were reversed. Let's just say that it was a white child going to a black family, and a white child decided to roast hot dogs allegedly over a friend's house, and he was burned just like Jayceon, from the back of his neck all the way down near his buttocks. And the black family didn't call the ambulance, didn't call 911, didn't take this little boy to the hospital. What would happen? They would have been arrested, right? They would have been charged for child neglect. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is very suspicious. And like I said, Warren police didn't say anything. They didn't comment about the entire situation. But don't be surprised that Jayceon's family is seeking legal action at the moment, because why would you allow a child to even fix roasted hot dogs when you're not even there monitoring it or watching them? That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, we're gonna send prayers to Jayceon's family for this. I mean, this just shows you that this is really scary right now, that this little boy is suffering from kidney failure as well as brain damage because of that incident. You know, it's just basically ridiculous. Like, you have an 8-year-old child that's basically cooking hot dogs or roasting hot dogs, and yet the family didn't even monitoring what they're doing, let alone they could have said, no, we'll take care of the hot dog. We'll roast the hot dogs and whatever. And it's sad. This 8-year-old child is suffering from kidney failure and brain damage. And I'm telling you like this, and he's got multiple surgeries. Now you better pray. And I'm telling you like this, pray that this child didn't die. I mean, he's right now, he's in critical condition at the moment, but having kidney failure and suffering from brain damage, this is not good, ladies and gentlemen. It's totally not good. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe my channel, and make sure you click the notification bell for all the news, commentary, and live streams that I'm about to do. But ladies and gentlemen, this is sad that we're seeing an 8-year-old child is in a ventilator fighting for his life because the parents that live in that house didn't monitoring this 8-year-old child, allegedly roasting hot dogs and unfortunately suffering fire that burned nearly, back of his neck all the way down to his buttocks. I'm shaking my head, ladies and gentlemen. This is sad. This is an 8-year-old black boy in Warren, Arkansas, that is fighting for his life at an Arkansas Children's Hospital. So we got to, ladies and gentlemen, we just got to pray for the family right now, because this, to me, if you're a parent and an incident like this would happen, I would have shook my head. It's like, wow, I would not be in my right mind if I was a parent to Jayceon Charles. I wouldn't. I wouldn't even be in my right mind. But that's my question is Warren police should have arrested the families of child neglect, because that's exactly what it is, in my opinion. Because ain't no way in the world I would not allow a child, especially if he's 8 years old, for roasting or cooking a hot dog, and I'm not there monitoring the incident. That doesn't make any sense. I will not even allow that to happen at all. So, let's pray for Jayceon Charles' family. Hopefully that Jayceon will make it, because having kidney failure and having brain damage, that is not good for an 8-year-old child. That's not, or anybody else. That's not good at all. It's not. So if I get more information about the Jayceon Charles case, I would do a video about it. But I'm just letting you guys know that, this 2 incidents in Arkansas is basically disturbing and sad, in my opinion. Now, with that being said, let's move on to another case. Now, this incident has made prime time or mainstream or hitting social media. There's an incident in Little Rock. His name is Terence Caffey, and I also posted a video on the Terence Caffey case on what happened. The Little Rock, the LRPD has released not only the body cam video, but the surveillance video of the movie theater when the incident happened. And for those of you that didn't know what happened with Terence Caffey, Terence Caffey took his girlfriend to see a movie at a movie theater. Now, Pulaski County Sheriff's deputies, along with LRPD, as you can see in the video, that for those of you that didn't want to see it, they came into the movie theater and picked up Terence Caffey. Now, Terence Caffey was in their custody. Now, you can see how they treated Terence Caffey throughout. And he said these 3 familiar words, like with Eric Garner, like with George Floyd. He said, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe." And both LRPD and Pulaski County Sheriff's deputies, which is PCSD, choose to ignore his wishes. And he said that you can, and one of the officers said, "You can breathe, you can breathe." But I'm going to go ahead and read this. I wrote notes about this too. So this, according to KATV 87, which is the ABC affiliate, also in Little Rock. So it says that the family of Terence Caffey, and this is this is important what I'm about to read to you. It says that the family of Terence Caffey said that they didn't show the entire video of what happened. They showed parts of the video, which body cam and the surveillance video of the movie theater that it happened. So they didn't show the entire video. So they said that they believe more than 10 months ago, Caffey took his last breath at a movie theater while in police custody. Now, Benjamin Crump, we all know who Benjamin Crump is. He's now the attorneys of the Terence Caffey family. So Benjamin Crump's legal team says that that nearly 43 minutes when the video was released, PCS, which is Pulaski County Sheriff's Office, holding their hand while Caffey's neck was their knee on his back. So, and then it continues that they put him in a squad car. And they said like there's no problem, like basically they just kicking it, chilling, like yeah. But one of the officers said that something's going on, that there is a problem. In other words, that Terence Caffey wasn't moving. And I think that then they said that they tried CPR and he didn't make it. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, that Terence Caffey told the officers in that video, because for those of you that didn't see the video, I'm posting it on YouTube. You'll see the surveillance video of the movie theater, as well as the body cam video of one of the officers. He said it. He couldn't breathe, and one of the officers said, "You'll be fine. You can, if you can breathe, you okay." Instead of calling in for a paramedics, checking to see if he's okay, and he wasn't okay. So you can tell by when he was in handcuffs, they picked up Terence's body. You see in the video, they picked up his body, escorted him in the squad car. And the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office, as well as LRPD, thinking that he's okay, he's all right, he's gonna be good. But then he didn't move at all. And the police keep checking and checking and checking. And again, Terence didn't make it. So, this is a continuation of what's going on here in America when police officers doing this to Black people across this country. And those same words, I can't breathe. You remember what happened with Eric Garner in New York, in Staten Island, New York, what happened to him. And we already know what happened with George Floyd in Minneapolis. Now, Terence Caffey in Little Rock. Those same words, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And police in Little Rock and the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office choose to ignore it. Instead of getting or doing CPR or basically getting paramedics to figure out is he okay, or send this young man to the hospital because his life could have been saved, but the police really want to get Terence Caffey and they choose to ignore his health condition. And this is the problem. This is a problem with what's going on in America right now. Because at the end of the day, like, if you basically feel like he has issues, at least if you're a law enforcement officer, at least check up on them. But they didn't do it. You see countless of stories that, when police was in police custody, that either somebody dying in police custody and nothing's been done about it. Nothing. So Terence Caffey's family need our support. I think one person who left in the comment section, Queen, I know who I am, I think she's asking, is there a GoFundMe or something like that? I'm trying to find, I'm gonna take a look at that. If there is a GoFundMe and Terence Caffey's family's honor, then I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the description box on the video that shows what happened with Terence, and they can just go ahead and take care of that. But to me, it shows you, ladies and gentlemen, that these police officers has basically ignored Black suspects when it comes to their health issues. This is just a continuation of it. And I think what's going on when it comes to mental health in the Black community, they ignore it. Now, if you have health issues while you're in police custody, they don't listen because they fear that they might escape, pretending that they can't breathe or they have health problems and faked it and try to run away from cops, which majority of the time is not the case. So it's sad. It's sad of what happened with Terence Caffey. So again, this is a continuation of it. There's reports there's a protest in Little Rock in support of Terence Caffey and his family. So the thing of it is, but even making it even more sad about this case, ladies and gentlemen, is that Terence was taking his girlfriend to see a movie, and he died, at a movie theater. And he told the officers he couldn't breathe, and the officers said, "Well, if you can breathe, you can make it." And I'm paraphrasing it, of course, but that's what's going on. But ladies and gentlemen, this is I told you before. You're dealing with 8-year-old child Jayceon Charles, and now Terence Caffey, both from Arkansas, and both incidents happened to the both of them. And the 8-year-old child's fighting for his life because he had kidney failure and he had brain damage because of the fire that, in the back of in the back, from his back of his neck all the way near his buttocks. And then you have Terence Caffey, ladies and gentlemen, who died in police custody at a movie theater. And again, he told them, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And they choose to ignore him. So now, since Terence Caffey is gone, now you got Attorney Benjamin Crump is taking the case. And it seems to me there's going to be money involved, because the thing of it is that more than likely, if you hired Benjamin Crump as your attorney, I'm talking about the Terence Caffey family, more than likely they're going to sue the city of Little Rock and possibly LRPD, and also the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office as well, of the death of their family member. This shows you, ladies and gentlemen, how crazy the system is. If you lose a child in police custody, and there's incidents, and like I told you before, there's plenty of stories that's like this. It's not just Eric Garner. It's not just George Floyd. There's been, I think, an incident, I don't know, it was like months ago, when a Black woman died in police custody. And then they claiming that, that she kicked the door out of the squad car, and it turns out that the door was already open. But again, it shows you time and time again, there's stories out there that people can die in police custody. And we definitely need to make a move. I mean, my question is, what will the Little Rock mayor do about this? Will the governor of Arkansas get involved? Oh yeah, by the way, the governor of Arkansas, their election's coming up with that. And again, what's going to happen with these two cases? If a person is running for the governor of Arkansas, what are they going to do with these two cases? You got I think Huckabee runs as a Republican, the daughter of Mike Huckabee, but she's going to run the governor of Arkansas. I forgot, Sarah Huckabee. That's her name, Sarah Huckabee. So she's a Republican for the governor of Arkansas, and I forgot a Black guy who's a Democrat, I forgot his name, who run against her. Here's my question to the both of you. If you're watching this video, or you have campaign staffers watching my live stream right now, the question I'm asking for the both of you guys, what are you going to do with these cases? With the Jayceon Charles case, and now with the Terence Caffey case? What are y'all going to do with that? Because this is going to make or break their campaigns right now. And there's a lot of Black Arkansan voters are really want to know, what are they going to do with these two cases? Because Jayceon Charles, he's only 8 years old. He is fighting for his life right now because of a white family neglect him, allegedly roasting hot dogs that nearly burned the back of it, burning his back. Okay, then you have Terence Caffey in Little Rock, died in police custody, all because he wants to breathe. So this is like I told you before. I'm telling you, our people in Arkansas is going to find out if they're going to talk about these two cases. We don't know at the moment. But I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm going to do an update on both cases if there's a new update about it. That's for sure. If it's an update about the Jayceon Charles's case, I will do an update on that. If something going on with the Terence Caffey case, I will also do an update on that as well, because these two cases are extremely important. And even though the mainstream media probably talk into bits and pieces of it, but this is important. This is the high profile cases now, and it both happened in my home state. But definitely the Terence Caffey case, because again, unlike Eric Garner, unlike George Floyd, they said, and now him, everybody was say in the police custody, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. In all these cases, police choose to ignore it. And there's other cases like that when a person said, I can't breathe, same thing happened to them. So before I conclude this live stream, I'm about to let you know, guys know, give to two families, both Jayceon Charles and Terence Caffey's family, into your prayers right now, because they need our support. And again, I'm going to try my best to see if there's any new information or if anything going on with those two cases, because I want people to understand that the first case, Jayceon Charles is only 8 years old, and he's fighting for his life right now. And then the Terence Caffey case, when he died in police custody, and families on that situation want answers with that as well. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to my live stream. I will be back on live on Halloween, because I may dress up on Halloween just to, wish each and every one of you guys a Halloween, which is going to be October 31st. So I'm more likely to dress up while I'll be on live stream with you guys. And then by I believe 3 to 4 weeks, I will be in Miami to prepare to go to the Carnival celebration. And I will stream right here on StreamYard for that as well. But again, if there's any new information about both the Jayceon Charles's case and the Terence Caffey case, I will do another video about it as well. So I hope you have a great Wednesday, and I hope and stay safe, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll talk to you in my next live stream or video. Take care. This is Lions signing off. Deuces.